Have you ever noticed how the world celebrates loud strength, the kind that dominates, demands attention, and never shows weakness, but completely misses the quiet, unshakable power of a godly woman? Most people don't understand this because they're looking in the wrong places. They think strength is about being the toughest person in the room. But real strength, the kind that changes lives and builds legacies, looks completely different. A godly woman's strength isn't found in her ability to control everything around her or prove herself to everyone watching. It's found in her surrender to God, her unwavering faith when everything falls apart, and her ability to love fiercely even when it costs her something. Think about it like this. The world sees strength as a clenched fist, always ready to fight. But God sees strength as an open hand, ready to give, serve, and trust Him with the outcome. This is the strength that doesn't crumble under pressure, because it's rooted in something eternal, not temporary applause or approval. A godly woman walks into chaos and brings peace, not because she's pretending everything is fine, but because she knows who holds her life. She faces heartbreak, disappointment, betrayal, and loss, yet she doesn't become bitter or hardened. She becomes wiser, softer in the right places, and stronger where it counts. Imagine a tree planted by water. Storms come, winds blow, but the tree doesn't fall because its roots go deep. That's what this strength looks like. Deep roots in prayer, in God's word, in faith that doesn't waver when circumstances scream otherwise. Most people mistake her gentleness for weakness, her patience for passivity, her kindness for naivety. But here's the key. It takes far more strength to respond with grace than to react with anger, to forgive when you've been wronged, to keep believing when everything tells you to give up. A godly woman knows her worth isn't tied to how the world sees her, but to how God sees her, and that changes everything. She doesn't need to compete, compare, or constantly prove herself because her identity is secure. She can celebrate others without feeling threatened, serve without expecting recognition, and stand firm in her convictions without tearing others down. This is the strength that builds strong families, raises resilient children, supports her husband without losing herself, and creates a home filled with love, faith, and purpose. She understands that true strength isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about trusting God through every imperfection, every failure, every moment of doubt. She prays when she wants to panic. She worships when she wants to worry. She speaks life when everything around her whispers death. That's power most people will never understand, because they're too busy chasing the world's version of success, control, and independence. But here's what's incredible. This strength doesn't diminish others. It lifts them, inspires them, challenges them to be better. So if you've ever felt overlooked, underestimated, or misunderstood because your strength doesn't look like what the world celebrates, remember this. You're operating on a completely different level, anchored in something far greater than applause or approval. The strength of a godly woman is rare, beautiful, and absolutely unstoppable when it's rooted in faith. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, drop a comment sharing how you've seen this kind of strength in your life or in the women around you, and subscribe for more content that encourages, equips, and empowers you to live boldly in your faith.